Hi, my name's Ashley. I'm an addict. I've been an addict since I was 10 years old, so about 24 years. I have been in and out of treatment centers since I was 12 years old, 13 times total to be exact. I just could never really get it right. And, this last time I've been to prison several times. I got out of prison and I thought everything was going to be great. And, about 6 months into it, I, for no apparent reason, was just like, oh, well, let's go get high. And I ruined everything that I had worked for. I had a house, a car, a job, all that. And within a matter of weeks, it was all gone. And so my cousin came down here to Evolutions Treatment Center in Florida. And, he called me, Leon called me, Rick called me, and they were just all really persistent and consistent, calling me on a regular basis. Hey, are you ready to come? They just showed a lot of support. When I got to Evolutions, I felt like I was at home, like I belonged here. Everybody, nobody judged me. Everybody here, a lot of the workers are, in recovery. So they understand, they've been there, and they made me feel like I didn't have to be ashamed of anything that I had been through or anything that I had done. And that was a really important part of me being able to be successful in this program, was just feeling welcome. I had an amazing therapist while I was in detox, Leon. He helped me through so much. And even after I left detox, and he was my counselor no more, I would call him. And every time, he picked up the phone, I'd message him on Facebook. He always answered me back, and anytime I'd throw a fit and be like, oh, I want to leave, just because that's what I always do. I always run, he talked me into staying. And that is probably one of the things that I'm most grateful for today, is that, anytime before they would have just let me leave. It was just, oh, go ahead and walk out the door. You know what I mean? Every time it was like I had, 3 or 4 staff members. Where are you going? What's going on? Let's fix this. And really just getting down to what's really going on with me, instead of just letting me throw my little fit and walk away. And after I completed the inpatient program, I was able to go to the PHP program. I went through the PHP program, and then I went to IOP program. They have amazing groups at the centers. There's the therapy there. Amber was my therapist, and she was amazing. She really helped me work through a lot of stuff that, I had been like just hiding from myself and the rest of the world my whole life. And that was part of the main root of my problem, was that I wasn't dealing with any of that. And I held a lot of anger and hate, and, not just towards everybody else, but towards myself. And I was self-destructing. And when I got to IOP property, Elena is the housing director there, and she was like, she was my saving grace. And I learned very quickly that she wasn't going to put up my bull crap. She wasn't going to buy my lies. She wasn't going to let me, just skate through. Like I was going to have to do this, and I was going to have to do it right, or I wasn't going to make it. And so I, became peer leader while I was there. I went to the meetings. They take us to outside meetings, so I attended those. We did beach therapy, just a lot of great things. The community there was always positive. We did community meals, and, they do community meetings, all that stuff, just to make sure that everything is going right and that you're comfortable in the community that you're in. For me, that was the easiest healing environment that I've ever experienced, just because I was so at ease there, and I was comfortable, and I knew that I could, say what I was feeling and go through what I was going through, and not have to feel embarrassed about it, and not have to run from it. And after I completed the IOP program, I got my certificate, I got my coin. Everybody thinks, oh, it's over. No, that's not the case at all. I moved into the sober living property, and, there I just continued to work on myself. I got a sponsor. I started working the steps. I got involved in the recovery community down here, which is so strong. I built a support system. I, just really dug deep into it. I've never done the steps before and actually taken them seriously. So this is the first time that I've ever actually went through that. Got a sponsor, actually call my sponsor, meet with my sponsor, go to meetings, share at meetings. and participate in my own recovery. I always thought that I could just sit back and that because I wasn't using that I was going to be okay. And that's just not the case. I learned really quick that having that support and that network is a very, very crucial part of this. And I was able to receive that, while I was here. Today, I can honestly say for the first time in my life, I'm genuinely happy. I am in my children's life. I'm able to talk to them, just, support them. I'm a productive member of society. Today, I have a career. I have a life that I love. I am blessed beyond belief. I remember when I got here a little over a year ago, talking with Leon and just expressing to him that, this was something I was passionate about. And he said that I was a natural at this, like this was my calling, was to work in treatment and to help people along their recovery journeys. And now that's a reality. I get to wake up every single day and come in here and help people change their lives, watch people change their lives, see the light come back on inside of people that have been dark for so long. And it's a beautiful thing. It gives me peace and it makes me happy. This is something that I genuinely love to do. And I'm so blessed to be able to have this opportunity to be a part of this team, this family, that is Evolutions. And working here and being a part of this team, I get to see success stories every day, especially working in alumni. So many people I call, are doing great. They've got their families back, got their lives back. If it worked for me, it worked for thousands of other people, it can work for you too.